Hello, Virgo. Virgo. It's nice to see you. If you are a sun, moon, or rising Virgo, this video is for you. Let's see what's going to happen for you in the month of October. Wow. Okay. So, we are starting off with some Alice in Wonderland cards and the journey, the hero's journey deck. I actually like that for you. You're always a hero in somebody's story. I love that for you, Virgo. You're like your very own superhero. All right, Virgo. So what is the message for the month of October? Big card that stands out to me is this beautiful green card, which I also feel like you're going to be wearing a lot of green this month because just like the way I saw it was just really healing this month for you. And I'm seeing green nails, I'm seeing green hair, I'm seeing green clothing, green jewelry, I'm seeing green crystals, lots of green this month for you. And I really do like that for you because embodying the green energy is so healing, so beautiful, so earthly even. It says, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. So if there's something that isn't quite aligned with where you want to be in the future for yourself, do not do it. Virgo, I feel like you really enjoy living on the edge, but it's not that type of, risk it, have fun, that type of risk thing. It's not really that type of risk. It's more like a risk that really just kind of empties you out. It's almost like hanging out with somebody that you know is an energy vampire and then you leave and you have no good energy, like nothing left. That's kind of the type of edge that you've been living on lately. And Virgo, I'm getting the sense that you have to be more selective about the people that you're around. I sense that you're often drained by people, and it's not always their fault. It's kind of like you think that someone needs help, and although they didn't ask for it, you're just offering it, and it's draining for you because they're not offering anything back to you, but it's not always something that they asked for. So it's time to also be selective about where you're putting energy and where you're offering advice, because it's more draining for you and you're expecting something, and not that you always expect something back, but your energy is kind of calling for something. You're not going into it like, oh, I hope they give me this. But no, your energy is wanting something spiritually, wanting something back because you need replenished energy. But the reality is, if you can give that to yourself, if you can give more to yourself, and I'm not just talking about buying yourself nice stuff, I'm literally talking about energy-wise, pouring more into yourself, meditating more, practicing more mindfulness, taking more walks, eating things that really make you feel good and not heavy. Those are different ways to add self-care into your body, and that is something that's necessary right now for you. All right, so we've got, you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. I love that card. There is no way to go back to yesterday. The only way is to go into your brain and look at yesterday. And that's good for healing purposes, but if you just want to be angry all over again, that's another form of poison. So if you are seeing things and you're getting angry and then you're feeding back into the past, you're going back into the past and you're bringing it forth where you are and you're working up that anger, that frustration again before you see somebody or you hang out with somebody. Why even hang out with somebody that brings up so much frustration, so much annoyance, so much anger out of you? Virgo, be very intentional in October. I sense that you're being tested a lot in this month of October, and the test is to be selective, to discern who is around you and discern who you're around. Be very intentional this month. Very intentional. That's the very clear message that I'm getting. Clock time, pressure, and a rush. Seems like you're moving pretty fast this month. It seems like you might be traveling or you're preparing to travel for the next month. And it's giving very busy, a lot going on. This is why it's so important for you to be so selective at this time, because you only have but so much time in a day. And if you are giving more time to the things that are poison, You're giving more time to the things that are poison. You're not having time for the things that are refilling and healthy and nourishing for you. So be a lot more selective with where you're putting your energy this month, Virgo, because that selection is the energy of your month. You're deciding where your month is going. So if you want to keep drinking poison, you're going to have a poisonous type of month. If you want to drink something nourishing, you're going to have a nourishing month. So Virgo, you are in control of this month of October, and it's going to go the way that you decide because you're in control. Trip the light, fantastic. Dance with the universe. Oh, this actually came out reverse, which is telling me that you guys do need to have more fun. Things are getting a little serious right now with you. And someone's not quite listening to your advice that's close to you. Like I'm talking like close, like could be immediate family or like close extended family. And this advice you're giving to them is to also protect yourself. Like, please think about all of us. Don't just think about yourself in this situation. Think about all of us. And I feel like that's kind of what you're telling someone, and they're not quite listening because they've gotten too embedded into something. They've gotten too invested into it. And they're chasing something in that, and it's kind of putting you and maybe you and your kids, or maybe you and your other family members at risk, or maybe you and your other friends at risk. And it's like, okay, when we signed up for this is not what I was thinking this was going to be. And this is turning into something completely different. It feels kind of like you encourage somebody to go for something, but now they're not really thinking about you anymore. And you're an important component in that facility or that group. The words that are coming to mind are actually crazy. But the advice that you're giving, someone is not listening. And it's really starting to frustrate you. And it's you're kind of taking things very serious. But the reality of the situation is to do things for fun for yourself. It seems like you're also trying to look like you're having fun too to this person, but you're actually hurting a little bit inside. So I urge you this month to be more honest and more transparent about how you actually feel, Virgo, so that this person can understand the truth of the situation, because they think that you're such a strong person, you can handle anything. But the reality is Virgos get hurt too. They get hurt too. And you all do show signs, just people don't always look at you. They don't always listen because they think that you all are on top of the world. You all are always healed and always well. But the reality of the situation is I hurt too. And that's kind of what this month is. Virgo, you're saying I hurt too. I can get hurt too. And the decisions that you're making are not making me feel good. They hurt. So you're being more honest about a situation, and that you feel unthought of and unconsidered. And you want people to be more considerate towards you. Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. You're learning a lot this month, Virgo, and it's not really about other things. It's literally about yourself, like what you're actually wanting for yourself, where you see yourself going, what you're capable of even. And that's beautiful. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. Virgo, I'm seeing a lot of 3s and 9s for you guys. You guys are seeing a crap ton of angel numbers, like different types. But I definitely see 9s. Anything that's, what is it called in math? Like where 3s can go into it. Good God. School was a long time ago, man. But it's like numbers that can be divided into something, and it goes to 3, like 3, 6, 9, 12, numbers like that. I don't remember what the word is, but 3s is a big baseline for what you're going through. A lot of ancestral support, a lot of spiritual support right now for you. And 3s and 9s are big numbers for you during this cycle in your life. This card says dream redirection, redream the situation. So there's a way that you saw things going and you just knew it was going to go that way, but it's actually not. So right now you're being asked, what is it that you do want? What is it that you want? Because you imagined something and it wasn't exactly how you wanted it to go. It's just how you imagine it. So what do you actually want in this situation? Redream it, re-wonder it, and be more curious about how it could end up. I am literally opening books and it's turning to the exact page. This girl's channeling for real today, okay? There can't be any large-scale revolution until there's a personal revolution on any individual level. It's got to happen inside first. So there's some type of growth that you have to go through inside first, and it's going to start to show on the outer scale of your life. When life isn't going your way, it's time for redirection. When you realize you are the director of your dreams, the ones you have at night and by day, you can orchestrate a change of course, tactic, or whatever else is needed. It's up to you to identify what is unfinished and how to close the loop in the most joyous and fulfilling way possible. If a dream is challenging, remember it isn't over until you experience a triumph conclusion. If a dream is uplifting, remember it isn't over until you receive the elixir, the wisdom you can embody and share with others. If you face a challenge with an important person in your waking life, change the scene in your private meditation or in the privacy of your journal to the way you most wish it to be played out. We just talked about this. Literally try to think of what it is that you want and start imagining that, and it can actually happen. Virgo, you are very powerful at manifestation and even magic. So use it. Life is a dream, and you are the writer, director, and wardrobe consultant. Thus, you can rewrite a scene in a way that is truly satisfying to your soul. As you practice directing your dreams, you will realize you can also redirect your life. I love this. So you can write your story. Also, Virgo, nightmares. I want to go through this. When you have nightmares, you can rewrite the ending. You can make it a happier dream. You can turn darkness into light. You have that power, Virgo. So use it to the best of your ability. The thin, thin veil. Let go and let glow. I really like this card. This also has 3 and 6 in it. So these are also, you know, the numbers that I was just talking about for you guys. So I love that. Let's see. See what the dream symbol says. It says life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. So the more courage that you have, the bigger your world can be. Dreams of death or dying can symbolize the ending of a pattern or relationship and suggest a new cycle is about to begin, which it is. Dreaming of someone dying is about transformation and change in your relationship to them. So if you've had a dream about a particular person dying, you guys' relationship is changing. There's a rebirth to it. This dream may be giving you an edge on how to best survive and thrive in your current life circumstances, as well as provoking a paradigm shift about the things you fear the most. Let the wisdom of this dream show you how to not only survive, but to thrive upon your noble path. Your mantra is, the awareness of the preciousness of life puts a gale force beneath my wings. This is a beautiful card to get because it's telling you that you're having a massive shift right now. And to have this shift go on in your life, you're going to have to let go of some things. You're going to have to let go of some ways that you communicate, some beliefs that you have. You're going to have to let go of routines, maybe even certain clothing that doesn't fit you anymore. Whatever the case is, there's something that you have to let go to make way for new things. And this is a good thing. So a lot of angel number 1s as well. So 1s, 3s, 6, 9s. Also 8s, but 8s seem a little bit more rare. But Virgo, welcome in the shift. I know that you like to control things and you like to be ahead of things and use your intuition to know what's going to happen ahead of time. But right now, this is kind of an unexpected thing that's happening to you and for you. So it's okay to take a step back and look at it and be like, okay, what is it that I actually want in my life right now so that I can express that? And I feel like it's hard for you to express what you actually do want from someone because you want everybody to be happy, but you also deserve to be happy too, Virgo. So don't be afraid to ask for what makes you feel good. I love you all. Share this with your fellow Virgos, your sun, moon, rising Virgos. And I hope you all have a beautiful October filled with lots of love for yourself and lots of empowerment. And I will see you in another video.